Hey everybody, welcome in, and before I jump into the actual video that I'll start in just a second, I want to thank everybody for all the messages and emails regarding the VIP group. There are still some slots open for monthly, 6 months and a year. It's $19.75 or $125. That's monthly, 6 months and a year if you want in. It includes access to all of my guides, downloadable for free. That's Bolo list and guides. Includes 101, it includes store reviews, everything inside of it is included. It's an awesome place to expand and grow your business, and I appreciate everyone who reached out to me. Please know I'm not ignoring you. I am still responding to those, and if you haven't got it into me, please do right away. I am looking forward to fourth quarter to helping all of you that are part of that, so I just want to let everyone know that if I haven't got to you by the end of tonight, September the 16th, 2018, I will respond to you 100% quickly. Now, let's get on to the important stuff. This video is all about changes in your business, adjusting, and how things never stay the same. And I recorded some awesome video in my hometown, downtown Tampa, which was a big change for me back in the day, 13 years ago, to live here. And so I thought it was a great day and a great opportunity for me to talk to you about changes that are bound to happen in your business at some point. So let's go downtown to Tampa and check it out. Hey, happy Sunday, rock stars. What's going on? September 16th, 2018. Welcome to beautiful downtown Tampa Bay. You guys know the background there. This is where I live, for those of you new to the channel. And I really like doing videos out here with this this backdrop. What do you guys think of the backdrop downtown and the stadium back there? I really love coming down here to do videos. A lot of the content that I do is always behind that like plain white wall, or at home, or with the Rockstar signs. We're kind of remodeling that office and moving stuff around, but in the meantime I figured I'd give like kind of a change of scenery, and I like it a lot better than that plain white wall until we get it done. This is the same area we go to like have lunch and go to some of the dinners, and the waterfront places that I showed you guys are just over there, just a little couple blocks drive around the way. I'm just parked over here, but yeah, so today I got a lot of messages and comments about the whole sales tax thing, and about business changing, and about, you know, things you need to do to stay up to date, and how the landscape is always changing, how e-commerce and eBay and Amazon and everything are always constantly changing. And that's the thing with business, guys. Things always change. We did a video not too long ago called Changes, I'll link it below, about how if you don't adjust and acclimate yourself with all the new rules and all the new changes, and you know, for a while clothing was the great, you know, selling point. It still is, but you know, you have to do electronics, you have to do hard goods, you have to do pallets. There's always things that you have to adjust with and change, and you have to be ready for that, and you can't fight change. One of the biggest things that I used to have a problem with was I never wanted to you know, change things. I always wanted things to just stay the same. Nothing ever stays the same, ever. And so some of the facts that I've read is that 80% of business owners are resistant to change. We are stuck in our ways. You guys can tell me right now, we are stubborn. We hate to fix or change or adjust anything. Why? Well, mainly because we put a lot of time, effort, money, work, headaches into learning something or doing something one way, or setting up processes and procedures. And then when somebody tells us we have to do it differently or change, it's like, wow, we wasted all that time and effort and money to get this set up, and now we have to do this setup. Why? And so I'm gonna give you guys 3 ways to make it easier to adjust the thing. So number 1 is that in 90% of all of those same scenarios and outcomes, an adjustment or change is typically for the better. It's rare that changes are negative. When things change, a lot of people at whatever platform or whatever website or whatever you know, situation that is changing have put just as much time and effort and money or work into the change that they're putting in as the original process and procedure that started. So remember, people don't just change things based on a whim. Now there is one exception. I'm not going to say it in this video. You guys can probably guess what that exception is. I'm sure it's going to happen in the comments a lot, so please feel free to put it down there. We all know that one exception. I can't say it, but we'll let it go. So number 1 is that most changes result in a positive outcome, positive effect for that. So the second way to not get overwhelmed by having to change or adjust is that most people overestimate how much time it's going to take to fix things or change procedures. They think it's going to take days and weeks and months, and typically it just takes hours or days to get things adjusted to how the new process or procedure is actually going to work. They overthink the amount of work that's involved in it. And so the third way to not become overwhelmed by a major change or adjustment in business or platforms or even life for that matter is to think of it as opportunity for a positive. In business, it could be making additional monies, a new stream, a new way that the platform works for you. I'll give you an example. The people that were previously charging sales tax, as they should have, were charging $10 for an item plus 70 cents, so the customer's paying $10.70. Other customers were not charging sales tax and customers were able to buy from them for $10 flat, giving them advantage. Now everyone's going to be charged sales tax, and so the pricing is going to be even and the playing field is going to be level. So my lesson to you guys today is never let a change in policies, procedures, business, or the way things work stop you from growing and continuing to make money and even expanding bigger than you are now, because things change. It's just the way of the world. It always has been, it always will be for the last 10,000 years, and it will for the next 10,000 years. 20 years ago, remember, Amazon didn't even exist. People bought and sold stuff by sending checks. Can you imagine emailing, messaging, and putting a check or a money order in the physical mail to send it out to buy something on an e-commerce website? Can you imagine that? Just stop and think. For those of you that have been around for the last 20 years on eBay, or 25 years, or however long it's been, and compare that to now, things change. People lost their minds when they had to sign up for PayPal and accept this electronic payments. And I mean, I can remember back, even way back in the day, when like debit and credit cards were just a becoming thing. They just started. They barely existed way back in the day. You paid cash or you wrote a check at the grocery store. I mean, things change. So don't let it stop you. And things don't change all that often in the grand scheme of it. In business, if 1 or 2 changes happens throughout the year, make the change and you won't even remember it by the time the next adjustment happens in 6 months or whatever it might be. So that's my lesson for you guys over the weekend. It's my lesson to you going forward on Monday in a new week. If you have things you need to update, upgrade, change, a new way of doing accounting, a new way of running the business, a new way of making money, go ahead and do it. Get it out of your way. Get it, in the past. That way you can move forward that. There's always a learning curve. There's always bumps. You'll get used to it. You'll figure it out. And in a couple weeks, a couple months, you won't even remember that you had to take the time to change everything and fix it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend this Sunday evening. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers, all the new viewers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Press that button. It's going to be right around there. And make sure you turn the notifications on. You'll know exactly when these videos go up, so you won't miss anything and you won't be delayed. And then, as I've been saying, at 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a big giveaway. It's going to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars worth of merchandise and money. But make sure you're a part of the subscriber crew, because if you're not, you won't be eligible to win anything when I hit 100,000. And if you want to help get there faster and have a chance of winning faster, maybe before the holidays, share my videos, share this channel, let everyone know, and it will help build that subscriber following that much quicker. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.